Can you describe what lipid replacement therapy is, or LRT?
One of the things that we found that drives loss of mitochondrial function is the fact that the membranes of the mitochondria become leaky. And when they become leaky, then ions pass through the membrane, and particularly charged ions like protons pass through the membrane. And the membrane, particularly the inner membrane, because the mitochondria is surrounded by two membranes, but all the energy production occurs at the inner membrane.
Okay.
For that to function, there has to be a potential across the membrane. That's all. Can you think of it, the mitochondria like little batteries inside our cells? And batteries are wrapped with insulation. And so the mitochondria has this double membrane of insulation around it. Well, if you take a battery and strip the insulation off, the battery runs down very quickly and it loses all its energy. The same thing with the mitochondria. When the membranes become leaky, particularly the inner membrane, it loses function and can't provide or drive the production of high energy molecules. Now, the critical parts of the inner mitochondrial membrane that promote the leakiness happen to be the lipids. And when the lipids are damaged primarily by oxidation, then the mitochondrial inner membrane becomes leakier than it is normally, and then the potential across the membrane goes down, and then we can't drive oxidative phosphorylation and produce the high energy molecules. So what lipid replacement therapy does is it, through a natural process, replaces those damaged lipids naturally. Now, you might ask, well, why doesn't this occur normally? Well, it does occur normally. It occurs all the time. Mm-hmm. But the problem is, in our diets, we bring in so much damaged lipids, oxidized lipids, rancid lipids, more or less, that you're replacing junk with junk. And that doesn't do it. You have to have a pristine source of undamaged lipids to repair the membrane, and that's what lipid replacement therapy does. It provides this pristine source of lipids, which are taken in as a natural food, a functional food, and then it goes through the normal process, which is in our systems anyway, of replacement. And it's carried to the sites where it's needed, to the cells where it's needed, and then inside the cells it's taken to the mitochondria. And we have a natural replacement process that goes on. And the damaged lipids are then removed and go out the same way that the other lipids came in.